Hello and welcome to the Oxi Morons podcast. My name is Hovik.
My name is Luciano Romero.
My name is Sergio.
My name is Ray Alexander Sotowan.
My name is Alan Rubio.
And my name's Lucas.
Way to start it off, Ray. Look,
Why'd you
I
go
thought
with
we were
your
saying
full
last
name?
names. Ray thought we were saying middle names.
Ray went too far, man.
Yo,
Hey, throw in your address while you're at it.
I mean,
USSN man.
that's what they call me up.
I'm not stopping
Don't
it.
give
That's
your full
perfect.
name, bro.
That's perfect. No,
This
that's
is good,
perfect.
This is good.
We're keeping it.
Okay.
Oh,
What's our first topic?
Welcome to the Oxi Morons podcast. So, basically, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be talking about a bunch of shit that happens. It's gonna be a weekly thing. So today's Monday, right?
Yes.
Yup.
Alright, so we're recording this on a Monday. I'm gonna edit it throughout the week, probably post it on Friday, and same with next week. And since this is our first one, we're gonna be starting off with our introductions and basically how we all met. So, I'll start first. My name's Hovik, and basically,
Middle name and last name, please.
I don't have a middle name. My last name is Samoan. Me, Luciano, and Sergio graduated from Porter Middle School.
Don't say it.
Culminated.
You just gotta say the
Damn it.
location, right?
Culminated,
yeah.
man.
We culminated. We don't graduate from middle school, man.
Oh, that's true. And now we go to.
Well, we did
this-
have caps and gowns, so we had that going for
Yeah,
us.
that was pretty sick.
That is true. That was a pretty good day. And when first going to high school, it was like extremely boring until Luciano came after the first week. I was extremely bored, and I didn't know anybody else at the school other than probably Brandon.
And Juan.
Well, yeah, Juan I met, but I knew Brandon since
And you made friends with Jacob.
elementary school.
Mm.
With who?
Jacob, no?
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
This is Porter Middle School in Montana, by the way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Yeah.
And we all go to high school in Wyoming.
That's true. That's true.
That may not be true, but Porter Middle School is in Montana.
Yeah.
But basically, I remember meeting Alan through Juan in PE, first period in ninth grade, right?
Mm-hmm.
And originally we didn't have this table. When did we make this group?
Last year.
Was it
Last
last
year we
No.
got the table.
No,
Before last
Not
year we made
last
the group, but last year we got the table.
It was second semester freshman year, man.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's when we made the group, but the table came after.
no, table
No.
was
No, the group was
last
first
part.
semester, without a doubt.
First semester. The mornings, remember everyone?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember we sat next to was it the B building?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But it
where we
was-
used to be.
Yeah, but it was way too cold because the wind would go through there.
We'd have to move
So
in the rain.
we'd always
too.
go inside and hang out in front of history. I can't see the teacher's name, can I?
No,
Nah.
I'm gonna drag him into it.
What about his nicknames? Nicknames work.
That's what I was saying.
Mickey.
That gives it away, like right away.
Mickey.
Yeah.
Not
Mickey.
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 MC Mickey.
Just say history teacher.
Yeah, in front of that one history teacher, Mickey.
May or may not have been a pedophile.
But yeah, through
Ooh.
Juan, I met
Mm.
Alan, Blaze, and I knew Brandon from elementary
Through
school.
Luciano, I met Alan. In homeroom, it's pretty good.
Wait,
Yep.
Oh yeah, you guys
You
have the
sat
same
next to
home. Yeah.
I confused
don't we
Ray.
talk about-
I just
Oh,
confused
okay.
Ray.
You confuse you confuse a bunch of people here.
I
And
don't know
I-
how.
I met Ray in art history. I know that. But
yeah,
I
we
met
all
him.
had art history together.
Yeah. Well, it was me,
Except
you.
for Surgeon. Lucy.
It was just me, you, and Ray. No one else here had. Oh, actually, Lucas also.
Yeah, we had the god tier art history teacher.
no,
Yeah.
it's just so
Nah.
much better.
But
You
I
guys'
remember
project sucked.
making friends with Robert first before I knew you or Ray, Alan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Just
makes
throw out our
sense.
mom's names too while we're out there.
Yeah. And I don't remember how I
His
met
first name-
Lucas.
Through me.
You don't. No. You
Didn't I
don't
bring you to
remember
everyone else?
Hovic.
Oh
We
wait,
had
no,
that
no,
project together, and
that's
my
true.
only job
In
was
our
holding up my jacket.
in art history, we had to do a stop motion project, and I noticed Lucas wasn't the hardworking type of guy, so I'm like, you know what, Lucas, all you need to do is I saw he had a black jacket. I'm like, all you need to do is use your black jacket and cover up the parts where you can see the background,
Oh God.
and that's how we met.
All right.
Luciano.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Luciano go.
How I met you guys?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go one by one.
Oh man. Okay, so Hovic, I met the first day of middle school, 6th grade. Dude, he was so big as he is now, right? And he sat in front of my seat in homeroom. Actually no, it was in math, and he sat in front of me, and I'm like, dude, can you please move out of the way? Because that's how I met, was through him being annoying, right?
Well,
And
to be fair,
Sergio,
you did choose the very far corner.
yeah, because it was, dude, come on, no one knew anyone.
Okay, but you
Scared.
don't choose the very far corner.
I
It's
do.
true.
You choose somewhere like around the middle
That's
area.
true. Exactly, middle.
Like
So
maybe
everyone can look at you when you fall,
not middle, but like middle side.
or so you know for sure everyone's looking at you when the teacher calls on you.
Yeah.
Oh no. All right, so Sergio, I met through PE, same grade, and well, he was just kind of there, and I guess we
Yeah.
both liked Marvel comics, or just
Yeah.
comics in general, and that's how we kind of clicked. But we weren't good as friends as we were in middle school. I mean, we're better friends now in high school, that's for sure, without a doubt.
We
And
hang out
Lucas
more,
and
that's why.
Ray, yeah, because we both knew each other from middle school. And Lucas and Ray just met in high school. Alan was in my homeroom, and that's pretty much it. Ray was a lonely bastard, so we picked him up. We picked him up, put him in our group, carried him on,
Yeah.
I guess so.
and we continue to today.
I think I brought Ray into our group.
Yeah, to our history
Well,
and
we
stuff.
through English, I kind of feel.
Was
Well,
it
yeah, but
through Robert?
he knew me before he knew you.
Hmm.
So yeah. Sergio.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yep. So
Oh, and Ray plagiarized a poem.
Oh my
Oh, yeah,
in
I'll
ninth
throw that
grade.
out
The
there.
notorious
never-
plagiarizer.
Never
We'll
trust
never
anything he
let
writes.
him forget it.
you did it one time and just
So
It
there you go.
stuck- stuck
He
to
gave out his full name. If you ever see a book authored by him,
Yeah.
check your facts before you read it. That's all I gotta say. Go on,
Uh,
Sergio.
don't buy that. Just pirate it.
All right. Can't remember how I met Hovic. I knew you in elementary school.
Yeah, you did. Through
Yeah.
Fabio, right?
Pretty sure it was Fabio. And Luciano, he already said how we met. God, I'm so quiet.
Read
This
the
feels
script.
weird. Um,
We described the
Zoom out,
emotions
man.
that were going through you.
well, I guess you guys were pretty chill.
Right?
Forgot how I met Ray. I think you guys showed him to me.
Yeah,
I
we
think-
showed him like a meme.
I just remember him always being with
We showed
Robert.
it
Like
to you.
I thought of them as like the perfect couple.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, they were always together. That was kind of weird.
Um,
Wait, who?
Hmm.
Alan. How did I meet Alan?
You just
Can't
kind of
remember that.
tagged along.
Yeah,
He
Alan just Alan just spawned. Um, this year I've become a lot closer with him because of all our classes together. I never really talked to him before.
Yeah, but now we can read each other's minds.
Yeah, now we're like conjoined twins.
It's weird.
Yikes.
Lucas I met in 9th grade in PE and in history.
Oh, you
In
guys had
history, he
PE
was always
together?
asleep. Yeah, we had them both together.
No, okay.
In PE, history, he was always asleep, and I would try to wake him up because I thought he should pay attention. And I don't know how we became friends after that. I would like slam my textbook so he would wake up because he sat right next to me,
Oh,
and then
dude.
he'd just look at me and then just like go back to sleep.
man. Little-
It was so weird.
Yo, I'd be so pissed if I was in his position.
Well, I was a
Yeah.
ninth grader, man. I was very focused on school.
Were you?
Yeah, I was a little like, oh my god. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Don't worry,
moving on. Ray.
Okay, so I met everyone that in this podcast I a complete out. I didn't go to any of the middle schools like the majority of students went to. My first friend, like legitimate friend, was Robert, and like he basically kind of introduced me to the majority of you guys. But I met Hovik. I got to know Hovik more. He was in my art history class, and there was like a day when we had to draw scenes from a movie that we were watching, and
Yeah.
Hovik happened to sit next to me, and I was a horrible. I was bad. I hated class, and I happened to look over, and I see Hovik drawing this incredible like masterpiece.
Hovik's an
Yeah,
awesome drawer, by the way.
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
like,
How many years of art now?
8, I think, if I'm counting correctly. Almost 9.
Damn.
He's
Full on
basically an
art.
apprentice, soon to become master.
I'm still
Well-
doo-doo though.
I don't know, man.
I'm not like professional level.
He's close. He's close.
Very close.
True, true. But that you weren't like the only one that would watch me draw in art history. I was being watched by literally everyone in that classroom.
everyone, yeah.
Everyone
Especially
that cared about their grade all had something against me because they're like, "Oh, this guy knows how to draw. Ooh, look at him."
You was a student, man. The teacher loved you. You hated everyone else.
That's true. That was so
Yeah.
unfair. I hated that too. I mean, I breezed through it, but at the same time, like everyone kind of like resented me. And I think I met you through Robert though. I don't think we just started talking randomly.
Think so, yeah.
Because Robert was in our history class too. I
Yeah.
met Robert
Yeah.
too. Robert was really social.
I remember the first day when I sat down on art history, I chose the seat right next to the whiteboard, and Robert was the only other person that was in that same table. So I got to know him before I got to know you. That's
I think
probably
I
it.
was one table away from you. That
Were you?
first.
No, didn't you sit in the corner? The one,
Huh.
that's like not next to the teacher's desk, but like in that same row, but towards the door.
No, those were the first assigned seats. Those were my first assigned seats.
Oh, okay.
Because she just moved us all around. Wait, was it by? I think it was. It wasn't by last name, but it was something like that.
Should we continue with how we met each other, or
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
Ray.
Okay.
We're going off on a
Wait.
tangent.
well, I'm pretty sure Ray, are you done or
No, he's
Then-
not done.
Hovik had other classes with each other, English and history, and I got to know him more in both of those classes as well. And he basically introduced me to Ciano, Alan, and then when Sergio and Lucas came along, I just got to know them as well.
My ass hurts.
Mm-hmm.
alright?
Mm-hmm. Did you get a softer seat, maybe?
No, I'm good.
Sit on a pillow.
I just gotta lean back
Or just lay down.
on the chair. Yeah.
Alan, you're next.
Okay, it's my turn. My turn. Well, I went to a different middle school than everyone here. I didn't know anyone when I first got to high school. So the first probably month was me just hanging out with my middle school friends. But I realized, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. They're probably gonna listen to this too.
Oh, that's
Yikes.
sus.
You made it more. That's us, yeah.
I mean, I just
Middle
I
school
just
friends
thought they
aside.
were- Yeah. Okay. So I was sitting alone in the mornings because all my middle school friends got there late, and I didn't have any class with them. So that was weird.
Mhm.
So I just sat there alone because I rode the bus, so I got to school really early compared to everyone else. And I just was sitting alone by these stairs, and I just saw these guys in a group. And like I knew they were from some of my classes. Like I started recognizing them, and like for example, Hovik, I overheard him talking about like jailbreaking his phone.
What?
So I thought he was like a really techie guy, and I'm a techie guy.
You're wrong.
So I tried to.
You're
Yeah,
extremely wrong.
it was really wrong.
Oh,
He's not.
I'm not that techie, no. I know more
he
than like
did.
the
Alan
average
didn't find a
person, but
techie guy, but he did. He did find a friend. That's what mattered,
Yes, it was cool.
right? Is that what mattered?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
wait, who was I talking to though?
Just uh, these guys like Luciano and probably Sergio, I think.
Wait, so
Well,
Alan, you stalked us before like joining our group?
Really?
yeah. Like I
What the
knew a
heck,
lot
man?
about you guys. Well, I kind of.
What?
Whoa.
Whoa!
Oh no.
It's like one of those
Hey,
things where you're
Joe.
overhearing people. So like, I was like, hey, these guys seem cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I do all the time. Eavesdropping, which is okay.
It's fun.
No, it really isn't. But
And then
But
you
yeah,
use
you
the
know,
information to blackmail
when
them.
you were talking to
Mhm.
to the people in homeroom that year, remember that? Because they sat in front of me. Wait, I think, and you sat next to me.
Yeah.
Those are cool times. I remember
Who
Um,
are you talking to?
you were talking to people. I don't know. I don't remember if I was talking to people.
No,
Ninth
you were
grade,
on
I
your
was
phone.
really awkward, dude. Ninth grade, I was. Oh
You were just
man.
talking on your phone.
I think we all
Oh,
were.
I was
man.
talking to Paola most of the time.
Yeah,
Ninth grade was
exactly.
horrible.
Yeah, everyone was off.
But I was like, okay, whatever. And I met everyone else through extension. Like Ray was in some of my classes, and Lucas was in one of them.
Art history.
So, oh, and Hovik was in my PE class.
Yeah.
So I
We
think
did it.
that's where I really started to meet you. Like,
We
I
did a
knew
lot
you.
of shit in PE.
Yeah, those are fun times. But
Run.
but like it was Blaze. Blaze was my friend from middle school.
Ah,
Mhm.
okay. And
And he wasn't the iffy one. Okay, whatever.
how did you know Brandon and Juan though?
Through Blaze. Blaze knew them.
How does Blaze
They
know
went
them?
to they went to the same middle school.
Wait, so Blaze went to a different. Blaze switched middle schools?
He went to an elementary. They were in the same elementary with each other.
We were. Oh yeah, we were. Oh, I'm so stupid.
You
Yeah.
said middle school.
I'm so stupid.
I was about to say, we didn't go to middle school together.
Yeah, the whole. Wait, what was they talking about?
So you knew Blaze
Wait,
through
what? Elementary.
elementary.
Yeah, I'm so stupid. I was
Okay, and
talking.
then Blaze knew Brandon and Juan through middle school, and that's how you met them. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it all makes sense now.
So then, yeah, they were smart, and we talked about like communism.
Alright.
Um,
Yeah, that grade was extremely political. But yeah, Lucas.
Alright, so, didn't go to middle school with any of you,
That is true.
but I did go to middle school with Brandon, Juan, and Blaze. And I
Okay.
met most of you through Sergio. And I met Sergio through my friend Santi in PE because we were talking about DC and their superiority over Marvel
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I agree.
and how Man of Steel wasn't as bad as a movie as everybody says it was.
PE was
And,
awesome, dude, with Santi.
I met
These are lucky.
Luciano in history because Sergio and I had same
Right.
history
Yeah, you
as
guys all had
Luciano.
the same class. Yeah, I remember that.
that was awesome.
Luciano came in like a week late.
Y'all had it.
It was 3
period
days.
after.
It was 3 days late.
It was 1 week.
It was 2 days late.
It was an
1
actual
week.
whole month.
I remember
Pretty sure you
specifically
were
being a
ninth
week
grade.
because you said you were gonna. I
was
remember you
looking around for
messaged
3
me.
days, but
No,
a
no,
week
no.
during the summer.
Yeah, I remember you messaged me saying you were gonna be at school by Friday, and then you weren't at school Friday. And I asked what was going on, and you were like, "Nah, I don't feel like going. I'm just gonna go next week." when the week starts.
Oh, maybe I was gone a whole week. I don't
You were gone
remember.
a whole week, I remember.
Well-
Maybe Granada started later. That's probably what happened.
First week is only 4 days. Remember that.
Oh, yeah.
was it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was.
On
Yeah.
it was on Tuesday, and Tuesdays it was a short day.
Early.
I didn't start on a Monday though.
I remember
you
you
didn't.
starting on a Monday.
I didn't. I did come to school, but it was just for sixth period. Sergio was
I
there.
remember that. I remember seeing you
Yeah.
there, getting all excited.
Who was getting all
No.
excited? Me or you?
Me.
Oh. Oh.
And then we locked eyes and we just
Amazing.
smiled, and then you took your pic. Oh,
Well,
oh.
was there.
Bro, you don't know how boring it was without Luciano. That first
No.
week and a half or
Oh.
so, school was extremely boring for me.
Really? Hovik the tentacle.
What?
The tentacle, Hovik. It grabbed me.
Oh, okay. Rest in
But
peace.
it grabbed me in an awkward way, right? So that like just my camera was in pitch black. Couldn't see it.
We're talking about Dead Space, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
playing Dead Space.
Kind of spooked me. If I yell, it's for a good reason.
Yeah.
Uh,
That covers
like,
our
Aaron-
introductions, right?
Wait. Alan, how did you and I meet? I don't remember that.
just through the guys,
To the boys.
Yeah, through us.
Well, cause I became pretty close friends with Ovic. I mean,
Yeah,
what classes did we have together besides PE? We had
we
PE
had art
first.
history together, and no, that was actually it.
Yeah, that was it. No, I had math with Luciano, so I had homeroom. with
Oh
him.
yeah, that was the best math teacher ever,
Yeah, he was.
without a doubt.
Oh, I also had
Was it?
Lucas for homeroom
And
He
too,
sparked my interest back into
Oh yeah.
and there was Brandon was also in homeroom, in my homeroom.
Oh yeah.
So by talking more with Brandon, I also knew Juan, and then through those two, I met you, Alan, and then through you, I also met Blaze.
I mean, we also gotta like acknowledge that we're pretty we like video games, so I guess we kind of recognize that. So.
As we speak, most of us are playing video games.
Just
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fallout 4.
Not me.
not me. It's just two
Smash.
people. Oh, okay, three people.
3 out of 6. That's half. Come on.
Yeah. Well, that covers
Oh,
introductions.
Yep.
I'm using
He's-
Sergio's name.
What?
I'm using your name in Smash.
Oh
Huh.
no.
That's
Can't
why
say
I've been losing.
Can't say
Yeah,
it.
you cannot say the name.
Yeah, you can't.
Maybe you
But
can. Just like no, just kidding. No.
No.
We'll hope we can bleep it out later, but that's more work for him.
that is more work for me. I'd rather not.
Look. Let's all just yell the name like repeatedly to make him work harder.
Oh no.
No, he's not part of the podcast anymore.
Uh-huh.
This
That's
is gonna be
Kirby
a
down.
weekly thing, by the way. I already said that.
Oh
didn't I?
great.
Was
That
it
was a
about
shitty
random,
quick time event.
You were thinking about what, Alan?
random topics? I think, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we were just
Miscellaneous.
throwing stuff around. That's
Yeah.
pretty much what was going down. So we're in the ADDF program at our school, which focuses mainly around architecture, digital design, and filmmaking. And fuck digital design. Right?
Oh,
We're all either in film or architecture.
all right, all
we're
right.
gonna lose a
now.
lot of like listeners
Straight
from
up.
that. Good job.
Who cares?
Okay.
It's a joke strand.
It was a joke, but don't say they're a joke strand. Because they'll flex with their cereal boxes. Okay. And so we're in the hold on.
Yeah, we're in
Yeah,
the
we're
architecture
Yeah.
strand. Most of us.
Except
Sorry.
for two of us.
Helicopter.
4 out of 6 are. I regret
Yeah.
it massively though. So
We all
You
do.
really?
there's that.
Yep.
That is true.
Yeah.
I regret a little, yeah.
It's like we didn't expect the amount of work we were about to get. And speaking of which, we have an entire tour bus to make by the end of spring break. So we got that going. for
Actually,
us.
we still have an entire week after too, but
Yeah, we do.
With the addition of all of our other homework from other classes, you
Yeah,
don't have a lot of
don't wait for
time.
that. I also got a ton of homework from my other classes, so that's great too.
Yeah, we did,
The
Alan.
majority of us
History.
did.
We have history. 4 chapters.
Oh,
Lit.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, before we started this podcast, I was thinking of inviting people and having like interviews or something
Yeah,
similar.
every episode we can have a different person.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
but like,
guess
Like Robert, Juan, Brandon.
if you add a different person, like, what would we like ask them? What would the topics be? That's what I'm having difficulty in thinking of.
Well, we can figure that out later.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's
So we got a whole week.
Well, you're the one that said the weekly podcast.
Well, yeah, weekly. You want to do it daily, man? That's terrible.
Well, no. Never mind.
Oh, I thought we were
Weekly's
doing it
better.
hourly. No.
Weekly is better because it gives me more time to record,
Edit.
and it gives us more time to plan stuff too.
weekly is a lot. I don't know.
Weekly is a bit.
What do you mean?
Monthly? We're gonna
We
forget
might
about
not
it.
keep that schedule.
Yeah, we're gonna forget what we talked about. Well, I don't know.
I mean,
Whoa.
not really.
send us like an audio file.
Not if we have a schedule or like a planner.
I mean,
We could do bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly
Bi-weekly's
sounds pretty
cool.
good.
Yeah, because there might be some days that not all of us can get on.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
yesterday. But you
Oh,
see, that's how we use the weekend. We have like 3 days to record it.
Yeah, weekends would be
So
better.
Everyone's schedules around it. And plus, we don't have to have everyone on the call at the same time. As long as we have more than 2, we're fine.
Yeah,
As
that's
long as
true.
we have everyone except Ray.
3 to 4 people is
God.
Yeah, you're right.
is
I'm
most is like the good number.
Ray.
The good
Anything
number.
more than that is a little bit too much. Anything less is too little.
The good number.
That
The
is
good
true.
book.
No. No.
Are we bringing religion into this?
So
No, not in the
yes.
first episode.
Okay,
what's
maybe
our,
not
like,
first.
conversation gonna be about this week?
Well, since it's the beginning, we can't really get into juicy shit.
Oh,
Cause,
sounds really weird.
Yeah,
well, I
that's
mean,
it.
you know what I mean by juicy shit.
Dude, rip Notre
Describe our
Dame, right?
lives.
Oh, Notre
The
Notre
Dude, the
Dame.
Hunchback's okay?
Nah.
He's the one who started it. He escaped, man.
No, it was the person that like took him in with the little trifold hat. Remember that whole
Oh,
song that had like,
no.
on fire, like on fire? That's what it was.
I don't know. I never watched the movie.
Oh, you're missing out, man. It
dude,
was
it's a
beautiful.
shame
watch
though. Imagine
creepy.
centuries of hard work, backbreaking work, in the Gothic architecture style, and all of it just gets burnt.
Do they know how it's set on fire?
Not
No.
yet.
No.
There was work going on, so it was probably a worker thing. type of
Yeah.
thing. I don't
Whoa. Workers.
Don't smoke it. Don't smoke.
Yikes. And it's come close to near destruction a couple of times
No.
before,
Well-
like during the French
well, yeah.
Revolution.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's happened a lot. I mean, old buildings. Yeah, that's why
But-
they survive because they're built good.
And some
Didn't it survive
some
a world
leaders,
war?
A lot of leaders do. Yeah, a lot of leaders respect that kind of stuff. They respect the art. I mean, like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to give credit where credit is due, but Hitler did cherish that, and he said that they had to protect it during the war. We might have
By
stolen it,
taking
but we did
By
get it
taking
back.
it all, and then
Man,
since
Yeah.
most of it was burned.
Yikes! Yeah.
I love how modern
But
art is
as
really-
long as it's reconstructed, honestly, I think
No.
like it'll lose most of its value.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
No,
But it's
Almost
better-
all of
it's-
it.
it will.
I think they should
lose
reconstruct
all
it
its
all.
value.
It's still better
Because it's-
than to have it
But I
like
mean-
not non-existing.
No,
No,
it shouldn't be
You guys are
reconstructed.
thinking of it
If
way
it is
off.
no, it should be reconstructed. I mean, look at RoboCop. Look how cool
What?
he turned out to be.
Oh,
Like, are you kidding me? We need it. If something is destroyed, you need
I
to
mean-
rebuild it,
Okay, on a
especially
more
if it's
on a more
RoboCop.
serious note, yeah, in the future it won't matter. Like 1,000 years from now, it'll still be
Robo-
old.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
in 1,000 years from now, we won't be alive. So
Okay,
Y'all will.
like okay, then just everyone just
most
kill the
people,
world. Like,
most
Come
people
on,
when
man.
they do stuff,
who
they
cares
do
about
it
global
for their
warming?
generations. They
Who
don't
cares about global warming? Just we're not gonna be alive then.
exactly.
Funny.
You
That's how
gays.
most people operate, though.
Are
That's how a lot of things are done.
That doesn't
With the
mean
set,
it's the right thing.
exactly. I'm not
Ooh.
saying it's the right thing. I'm saying that's how it will most
So,
likely turn out to be.
I don't know, man. I'm supposed to be a
Like,
pessimist.
obviously, it's gonna be reconstructed, right? However, for our generation, a lot of its values, it's gonna lose a lot of its value for us because it's not the same building as it was built
I,
centuries ago.
for one, think
It
it
was never
shouldn't be
the same build.
reconstructed because it's kind of a historical event, like
Yeah,
it
exactly.
burning down.
Yeah, I
Thank
feel like
God
it
it did,
burning
or
down
else
has
it
more
would-
value.
what?
So you're
Okay,
saying
see,
Well,
you should just
that's straight up
leave it
no.
burnt?
Yeah, so you just leave it.
It has
Yeah,
had damage before.
But
It
people
has
do
had
regularly
it's
catastrophic
visit
not
that
as
damage.
church.
bad.
did the spire fall? Is that what happened? Like that's
Yeah,
The
the
spire did
main
fall.
damage on it.
fire.
Oh man, I don't know. I
Rip,
say
rip Spire.
fix it up, but leave the spire.
See, not only
Make
is
a
it
statue
just
out of it.
a historical monument to look from the outside, but it is also an actual church. People do visit it.
Yeah,
Cathedral.
so close to Easter
My
too.
bad, yeah, cathedral.
Yikes.
Easter's weird.
It's not just a tourist monument. It has a big meaning to everyone. So if you just leave it burnt,
Actually, what Luciano said, reconstruct most of it, but leave the spire.
Yeah, you can't
That'd be pretty
reconstruct
cool.
the spire.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they could with like a lot of time. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, do you guys know how long it took to build?
700 years.
No, but almost 200.
it was
Yikes.
over. It was almost 3.
Jeez.
No, but it was
Oh.
almost 200.
It was almost 300. I can hear somebody typing.
That's me.
I'm already at the page. So
Oh, you are?
Damn. Quick boy.
Construction began in 1163 and completed in 1345. So
Yeah,
That's
like
a lot of
100
years.
less
like
than 200.
generations
That's less than 200.
built it. Generation. It's like the first people didn't even see the first floor,
That's true, yeah.
so it doesn't matter.
Ah,
Like we,
well,
Is is the fire
Architecture.
out or is still? I'm assuming.
probably still
Sorry.
going.
Oh.
I think it's out.
I don't know.
yeah, I think it's out.
Yeah, it can't be burning. If it was burning that long, then there is no more cathedral. At that point, there's probably no buildings around it either. But I'm pretty sure it's good. It's good now.
Yeah.
But
Spire's
jeez.
gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
what didn't help also was that it's such a medieval town, so you have very narrow roads. So getting the amount of firefighter equipment you need to put out a fire on that scale
Yeah.
is extremely difficult.
Yeah.
That's why it took so long for them to actually get onto the scene. That was a
Like,
big problem.
when I was in Paris, it was like everything.
Damn.
Flex.
Flex?
Yeah.
Well, I'm speaking
Flex.
from experience.
Speaking from
Everything,
flexing
Double
experience.
flex. Double flex.
like they
Oh,
haven't,
double flex.
they haven't
Respect the
changed
flex.
anything since ancient times. The buildings are still
Yeah.
made of the same rocks, same stones as.
Oh, that's on the outside though.
Well, yeah, but like, still, it's the same. It's the same roads. It's the same buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing has changed from some of the parts. Like a bunch of
No,
Middle
things
Eastern,
had-
like a bunch of
things
Middle
had-
Eastern cities. You got the old towns and you got the new towns, which are just extended, but you can clearly tell which one's newer because of the new roads, new buildings. They're more solid. They're more constructed. France, Paris, the streets are extremely small. There's barely any parking space, bro. And it's
Oh, yeah,
all
so cars are
tourists.
tiny.
Yeah.
And yeah, but like they're old cities, like
They're
really old.
extremely old, yeah.
That's how it is.
They were
But-
villages.
Cathedral, back to the cathedral. Like changes have been made throughout history. Stuff has been like Luciano said during the revolution, things change. Like it's been restored a bunch of times, and that's the part. Like we can't just want it to stay the same forever because it can't stay the same.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. Like time changes.
As close as it can, though.
No,
We had an
you shouldn't
earthquake with a lot
actively
of
try to
buildings
change it. You shouldn't actively
after
try-
San Francisco.
You shouldn't change it unless you need to.
And then it's okay to change it. Like it's not a bad thing.
Unless it's a memorial.
What? I mean,
Why would you
it doesn't
change a
matter,
memorial?
just a memorial, like for someone dead. You mean that's what you're talking
Yeah.
about? Like they're not alive anymore.
Exactly. So that's why when you have an object
Jesus
or
Christ.
when you have something that resembles them, it's best to keep it how it originally is, rather than constantly try to change
What?
it.
What was that crunch?
I don't know, but like change is not bad.
Change is never bad.
Yeah, it can be very bad.
Whose
Jim?
dog's that?
Rising sea
That's
levels.
Ellen. That's Ellen's dog.
It is.
Change is bad.
Antarctica disappearing.
Change, okay.
Like
It'll be more accurate to say change is
Species-
inevitable.
exactly, it will happen no matter what.
Change.
That
That
is-
sounds familiar.
Facts
Was that
don't
a
care
ninth
about your
grade standard?
feelings.
Was that one of our ninth grade standards was talking about change and how it had to happen?
And
Oh, we're talking about that
in English?
right now in chemistry.
Chemistry,
Alright.
entropy. Things
Yeah.
are ever changing. They will never stop changing.
Right.
But yeah, like you shouldn't need to actively resist change. Like, change doesn't need to be bad, but it can be bad. Then you get into
USSR.
good and bad, and what's good.
Soviet Union was like, let's try communism for a change.
Whoa. Yeah, sure.
Well, here we go again.
Okay, I mean, like it did work.
Oh god.
Oh,
Did it though?
It did.
At the cost of billions.
Not billions, but
Oh, my bad.
millions. Yes. There's a big. There's a
Yeah,
big
no, it's
difference.
okay. It's okay. It's just
It's 3
millions.
decimals. It's 3 decimals. Like it's not no biggie. But yeah, change doesn't need to be bad.
Just like how we all changed from ninth grade.
Oh yeah.
Some
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the better.
exactly.
Actually,
not
do you
talk about
guys?
ninth
It's for the
grade?
better.
Why
now
not?
we
No,
think
no,
it's
no.
for
We
the
have to
better.
know. Why not?
we have to.
I hate ninth grade so much. Please.
But going back to how our group first formed, do you remember anybody who used to be in our group that currently isn't?
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
one.
Both of them.
We had a lot. Dude, our group was massive back then.
Was
Like
it?
our
Dude,
table was filled
we
all
had,
the
like,
way to the middle.
Gone.
Oh, we
Kristen,
forgot about that time during lunch, like before the table. That
Like
you guys-
Cards of Humanity.
Yeah, that time.
That was not ninth grade, was it?
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it was
god,
second
really?
semester.
Yeah.
So.
We took up all 3 tables back then, man. We had a bunch of
Yeah.
people.
Did.
I missed that a little.
I don't.
There was so much going on. You can go anywhere and like talk to different people. It was cool.
Well, yeah, but that's like. That wasn't a true friend group.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah.
cool now how we're
It
all
was
like
more like a
close.
gathering, like a forceful gathering, because nobody else had anywhere.
Yeah, no one had their own groups yet.
No one had anywhere else to go.
Yeah.
They're like, I guess I'll just go back
Anime,
there.
anime club thinned out our herd.
Thank
A lot.
God.
For
So
the
did Miss
better.
Chuck's class.
Thank God for that. Yeah, the comic book club. I like our group
Now.
if it was smaller. Like even
Well,
now,
yeah,
like,
'cause
I
you're-
wish
you're
it was
more like
smaller.
intimate with each other.
So
I
who we
wish it
taking
was
out,
even
Ray?
smaller.
Yeah, we're taking
Ray.
out Ray.
Can stay.
Yeah.
Ray can stay,
Oh,
I guess.
Razor,
Oh,
No,
Razor
trust me, I
Scout.
love you.
He's usually the first person to determine who goes and who stays.
who is?
Yeah.
Ray.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't like this guy. Take him
I
out.
don't know him, but I don't know Hovik.
No,
Yeah,
he
he's
Yeah, I don't
very
know what
is.
Hovic's
judgy.
talking about. Sometimes Hovic, he's Hovic.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
yeah, I just say stupid shit. That's
He
completely
say,
untrue.
but like sometimes he doesn't even say stupid shit. He just says incomprehensible shit. Like, what?
We put it down to like his mind might, like, I don't know, like maybe it's lost in translation or something.
Like I actually speak my mind. I don't try to translate what I'm thinking into words.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's not the best.
That is true. That also reminds me of how like last week or was it 2 weeks ago when Sadzoy read my procedure
Oh,
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 and he
yeah.
got mad at me. He's like, "What is it? This isn't even a coherent sentence."
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
that was hilarious. Dude, this is even a sentence.
It's because he uses big words and doesn't.
I didn't use
No,
big
it
words
They
for
doesn't.
that
don't
one.
make.
Though. That's the thing.
Uh huh.
I didn't use big words for what I wrote down. I still have the paper. I can show it to you if I look through it. If I look through my binder.
I mean, I would say yes, but I see no reason why not.
Mhm.
Only come up with a reason why not.
I'll send you a picture after we finish this. But yeah, it's been 42 minutes already.
Not
Is
I
enough.
it
want
We
to
keep
keep
really?
going.
going.
We keep going.
Yeah, we keep going.
All right.
I wanted to mention just because like it strengthened me and Luciano's friendship a lot. When you
Fallout.
let me borrow Fallout,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
you let me borrow it over winter break, and I didn't even get to play it. I got to play it for like 3 days maybe.
Hmm.
Which Fallout was it?
Four, of
4.
course.
Wait, didn't I let
Nice.
someone borrow my Fallout?
No.
No,
Oh, I remember giving it. Oh, you know who it was? It was Jacob.
Wow, I'm sure it's in good
Oh.
hands now.
No, I have it. I think
Oh,
he
good.
gave it back.
It's in better hands now.
but yeah, that really it was the first like to be honest, it was the first video game that I truly like played.
What do you mean?
Like I hadn't played a modern game.
Oh, like hopped onto the modern grind, like when a new game comes out and everyone's like talking about it.
I mean, it wasn't new when he let me borrow it.
It's a year old.
A year
Mhm.
old is
But
fairly new.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
fairly
Like
new.
me in a week.
But like the games I used to play
War
were
Thunder.
really simple. No, I didn't play that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Chess?
no.
You play chess?
Geometry Dash.
I'm talking about like sandbox games. I used to play Gmod and Minecraft a lot. Stuff like that. Like no, there wasn't a story
In ninth grade?
before Night,
Oh,
but I
I mean, everyone
wouldn't
played
play
that.
anything. No, but that's all I
Gmod
would
was.
play. Like I never played games like I know everyone talked about like COD and
Oh,
Good,
okay.
you didn't need to.
Battlefield,
Mainstream games, you mean?
Battlefield mainstream games. Yeah,
Mainstream was FPS. It's still FPS, isn't it?
yeah.
What?
But like stuff like
Mainstream.
Wild,
Most of
yeah.
them.
Every
Without a
game
doubt,
you
without a
guys
doubt, yeah, most
have
mainstream
played.
games are first person.
Like I know most of you have played like before. I've never played them.
Hmm.
I mean, every majority of
I
people who
just
play
got to
video
play them.
games have played one COD or Battlefield or Halo or.
Yeah, like I never played Halo. I
Oh.
I did play COD, but like not the campaign or anything. You know, just when I visited friends' houses.
What?
But everyone's
Yeah,
played
no.
one of those franchises because of how big it is.
Ray has
Mhm.
played all of them. He is addicted to first-person shooting.
He is
It's his
actually.
main. Yeah, never played a real story game, like a really good one. Like I never played Uncharted or Last of Us.
Oh,
Still
Last of
Uncharted's good.
Us.
like those games I'd never had, and Fallout was basically the first one. And even if it's not,
Fallout's not necessarily a like a
Yeah.
really great story game though, is it?
no.
No,
But
It's
no.
more
from
so just like what you want to do, how you want to like play the game.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's pretty sandboxy, but not that much. Fallout 4, no, it's more linear than past ones. So
Is it really?
way
Yeah, dungeons are straightforward.
Yeah.
You have to
People don't
go
but
their way or the
I like it.
highway.
Damn.
yeah, like there's no way to be evil.
Creative. Oh, okay.
That
I
type
see
of
what you
thing.
mean there. Yeah.
People
There's no
like in
choice.
previous Fallouts
No
can be
choice.
straight up. Yeah, the story is one way, and they want you to. The developers wanted you to
Oh no, it's this
find
one.
what
Yeah,
they
yeah, I know
programmed,
what you mean.
so-
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's still pretty open world though, but
Mm.
yeah, it was the first like, it's not really an FPS, but it has FPS features more than other Fallouts too.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean.
So it was the first FPS game I actually played like full on, like it was mine, and I played it whenever I wanted. And I got addicted, straight up.
Fast.
Yeah, I wouldn't do any homework.
Yeah, that is true. You never did homework. You only
Well,
did
still
A
don't.
push, not A
Worth
push,
it,
AP
though.
World.
Fallout 4 is a game that you hold off homework for.
Just straight up, like I would get home, play it, until it was time to go to bed. And
Yeah, and
bed.
like afterwards, you're gonna be guilty for not completing your. I know I wouldn't.
problem is I didn't feel guilty, so it's
You don't
bad
have to-
times.
Yeah, we're through that now though. Right? Right.
Sort of.
What is sort of?
Nah, he's not through it. He's not through it at all.
No. Well, no. It's
We're
like,
getting there.
now. It's a little bit different because I don't like busy work.
Oh,
That
before you just didn't like work in general, right?
Okay, like there is. I know there's good work. Like, teachers give it to you. Like, for history, you have to read everything. Like you have to.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
You have to know the information. Like that's what history is. You have to know the
You
information.
can skim it.
No.
I skim it. I skim it. I'm doing great in that class.
You're
Not
not
an A
gonna
push.
You're not gonna be good on that
I
test.
am an
though.
A push.
Oh yeah, you have that teacher.
The teacher. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that teacher.
That
Alan.
teacher. We have it together, but like.
Yeah, this
he-
guy's not giving up. Fuck off, mate. This guy is so freaking
Sergio
persistent.
is just getting an A in the class.
He has no legs, mate.
I do have
Yes.
legs.
Settle down, you nugget.
Sergio's a cripple.
No, I'm talking about
Yeah,
like.
yeah, I
Jake,
am.
Obviously.
Nah, it's all fuck. If Sergio was a cripple, shit.
It would be even hotter.
No, that's that's a little.
Jesus.
If that was even possible.
What happened?
He's getting
One of those
raped
little
in this
baby
game.
things hopped in my face, and I got a quick time event. And I grabbed it, and I kicked it across the room.
Oh shit!
Poor Isaac, he has to go through so much shit.
Are you still playing the first one?
Yeah. Oh, no, he's in all three of them, Hovik.
I know, but are you still
Yeah.
playing the
Really?
first one?
Yeah, I'm almost done though. I'm like 2 more chapters. It's so good. It's like I haven't got this interested in a game in a long time.
You're welcome.
Been a while. You're welcome. What? I just saw this
Yesterday,
video play.
no, because yesterday I'm like, hey, let's play Dead Space.
Oh,
Were
No,
you?
he was
I
playing
thought
it
I
before.
saw it. Yeah, I
No.
was
he was
playing
playing
it
it
before.
before.
I just forgot about it. I forgot it existed. Like, I think
Exactly.
Far
And
Cry-
I reminded you.
Oh my god.
Reignite that spark.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's not good
I'm
when the
responsible.
save menu is on standby and you're being chased by something. That's
Oh.
not good. Oh my god. Go, go,
I-
go, go, go.
Okay. I don't like how the save points are real things. Like that really breaks my immersion. If I'm honest.
So, I think amiibos should be cross-platform.
How would that work?
No.
Play
That's a
Disney
joke.
Skylanders though. We don't need amiibos.
There's Disney
Yo, isn't
Infinity.
Skylanders dead?
Oh,
Bro, I
Skylanders
actually
was never
bought
good.
Disney Infinity and I regret it so much.
Oh,
Did you have any
Ew.
figures?
Yeah, it came with 3 basic figures.
Who?
Which
do you
ones?
remember who?
I think it was Mr. Incredible for one of them.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah.
bought
Jack Sparrow,
Okay,
Wow.
and I
bad.
don't remember the third one.
They're just giving you heavy hitters at that point.
honestly.
You got
Wait, it
Jack
was a
Sparrow
combat
game?
and Mr. Incredible.
It was a
Yeah,
combat game?
it's not a combat game. Well, no,
Uh,
Disney Infinity's
It's like
weird.
sandbox.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
sandbox.
so I was with Jack Sparrow, Mr. Incredible. So that sounds like a dream I had. We were heisting.
You guys were doing a GTA heist.
Yeah.
I
What
was
what a
thinking of a different
crew.
type of dream.
Oh, speaking of
Okay.
dreams, this has been like a recent question that's popping in my head. Has anyone actually been able to enter into a lucid dream?
Yes, every
Yeah.
night.
You?
Every night.
Not
for,
every
like, the
night.
Past 3 nights.
Really?
Yes, it's.
How do you do it, dude?
I don't know.
I searched up like a Google like there was a website that said to enter into a lucid dream what you gotta do is you gotta wake up at like and then think about something. It said like wake up, try to like stay awake for 30 minutes, think about something like over and over and over and over again, and then go back to sleep with that same thought in your head.
Well, there's different ways to get lucid dreams.
That sounds like a load of bull.
It does.
Yeah.
It is.
It does.
I have had. Well, I think you would consider it a lucid dream. Like I was controlling it, but
That's what a lucid dream is, being able to control.
like in the dream, it was such a cool dream. But like, yeah, it was yeah, basically I was controlling it, but like I didn't do anything to trigger it or anything. You know, it just happened.
Happen?
I think
Yeah,
no.
sometimes it just happen randomly.
I think you do control it. You just don't realize it because the whole point about you thinking of something before you enter into a dream, like imagine if you thought about a scenario that went down over and over and over again in your head. When you dream, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to enter into that scenario.
I don't know because okay, you know
I feel like the
thing?
last thing you
I
think
mean,
of
like, why
before
wouldn't
sleep
you
is
be
not
able
gonna be in
to?
your dream at all. If
Okay,
you fall asleep
'cause, like,
thinking about something, it's not gonna be in your dream. It's been something that you've been thinking
Scientists-
about over a while, like a whole week. You've been thinking
Yeah,
about.
no, wait, like throughout the day. Like scientists
Yeah.
think that dreaming is the way your brain like ends up storing stuff like in your brain.
Yeah.
Like it's literally resting and it's going over the entire day.
There's
like-
also like another theory. Not it was kind of related to that, but it's more so like your brain constantly is absorbing information, right? Through light that enters into your eyes or sound that goes through your ears, your brain is constantly absorbing information. So when you're sleeping, you don't get that information. That's why what your brain does is it repeats
Creates
the
it?
stuff. Yeah, it basically creates or repeats the stuff that like past information that you've absorbed just to keep it like going.
I don't know about that. I like the other way.
I mean, it's basically the same thing but different like ways of
No,
getting there.
because this is like your brain is purposefully creating it. Like some part of it is purposefully creating it, but the other thing is like it's an effect.
That's true.
An effect. So I don't know. We don't know anything. We don't have enough information about that stuff.
The brain is
But,
very
like-
complex.
No, in my lucid dream, I didn't even do anything. I just changed like the school schedule. And,
Oh wow!
Yo,
You're
that sounds like
boring.
that sounds like ninth grade journal. That one journal that we
Sugar
had
plum?
was like, if you were a principal for a day, what would you do?
I hated those journals, dude. I would write like every single one. I would end up relating it to conquering, making it a communistic state.
Oh
Dude.
lord!
I
Those
remember one
journals
time we got a
suck.
journal
There you go.
saying, "What would you do if you got like $1 million?"
Did you have
Yeah,
an
I said
unstable teacher for 9th grade?
we had
We had same one.
The unstable one.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're all
Kind of
unstable,
insane,
dude. They're all
actually.
English teachers.
Well, yeah, if you're an
No,
English teacher.
Dr. Warner.
Yeah, I know. My current English teacher is pretty cool.
Yeah, there's Abdul. I heard. It's pretty cool.
Mine is
Not.
you can
Yeah. we know.
Yeah.
You don't have to continue on with that.
Yeah.
They
Ray, we
probably
have to do all our
do.
journals before we go back.
I'm already done.
Oh, I'm not. I'm 20 behind.
Wow, 20.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my voice cracks a lot. So,
It's okay.
You
heads up,
think
my
by
voice cracks.
third year of high school you stop voice cracks?
No,
My voice has not stopped.
soon he's gonna have a magnificent voice.
Or maybe my voice will never stop cracking.
Is that
I
possible?
hope that. I hope for
I
that.
hope that too.
He's so cool.
You guys suck.
So cute.
Dude.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll stop eventually.
I mean, I don't know. I'm used to it.
That's what we
but,
said last year.
Oh,
That is true.
Yeah.
You did say. Hopefully it'll stop next year, and this year
Huh.
did not stop. Alright, thank you everyone who tuned into the Oxi Morons podcast. This is gonna be now it's gonna be a bi-weekly thing, and we're probably gonna include more people to interview, to ask questions and stuff like that. And I think as time goes on and we get more comfortable with how this podcast goes, we're gonna be talking more about deeper stuff.
We
Like
should interview teachers.
I don't
Yikes.
agree with
No.
that. No,
No.
that's
That'd be
terrible.
pretty epic.
It's
it's a horrible idea.
Don't say it.
Epic.
We could interview clubs though, like club presidents.
Oh, that's a
No.
good
Yeah.
one.
Emiliano?
Good idea.
Well,
Yeah,
not
Emiliano's no longer
Emiliano
president.
anymore.
No, he's our president forever.
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 Decon means nothing.
But yeah,
In
I
my
guess
heart,
that
that
cuts
means
it for this podcast. Thank you everyone for tuning in.
All right,
and
we
we'll
should-
see you
We should all say bye.
later.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.
Love you.
Sayonara.